Hi everyone and welcome back to the Crafty Yellow Camper. I've just received my parcel from the UPS man, so I thought it would be nice to share what was in it with you so you can get an idea of some of the new things that are coming up in the catalogue. So, I've already opened the box so I didn't have to rustle around doing that while you were watching, but other than that I haven't dug in the box, so we're going to be opening the box or emptying the box together, so to speak. Right, so first thing out of the box are the new catalogues. So for my ladies that shop with me regularly, you'll be receiving one of these. Let's just put those to one side. Oh goodness, they're heavy. Right, okay, so let's start with what's in the box. First of all, we've got this really nice Lovely Labels picker punch. Now I saw this because I have got the scalloped tag builder punch, but I thought this would be nice for all sorts of other things. Use the scrumpling while I get into it. Okay, so it's the same sort of release as we have on our other punches, and it looks like you've got two different types of top. Shall we punch one and see? It's not going to go in, it's too wide. It looks like you can choose from this very narrow part and then wider bits going up, and that is too wide, but I have got a bit here that might just grabbing pieces of scrap off my desk. Let's see. Oh, well, that didn't really do it, did it? Because it had already got a piece punched in. I'll punch some out later and post a picture of what they look like. But it looks like you've got the two different tops and three different sizes for each one. And I'm sure once I get to playing with that, there'll be other things that we can do with it. So we'll just pop that to one side for now. The other punch that I've got in my box is this very nice confetti flowers border punch. It's part of a suite and I didn't get the rest of it, I don't think. I might have. I'm a bit confused, to be honest. There's so many lovely things I couldn't actually remember what I had ordered. So there we go. Again, opens out on the back. This one I can punch to see you. So it's got this nice line up bit on there, so that with our other border punches you can line up where you've been. So let's just give that a punch and see. Oh, there we go. So that's quite pretty. Little collection of flowers, and then obviously you've got the little flowers you can do things with afterwards. So let's pop that to one side and see what else we've got in here. I know that you'll probably all be wanting to see the new in colours. So let's have a quick look at those. So this is Cinnamon Cider, which is a nice sort of almost terracotta colour, but not as orangey. Magenta Magnus, or Magenta Magnus, however you say it, which is a lovely bright fuchsia pink. I like that. I think this is going to be one of my favourites, Just Jade, which is this really nice jade green. And that will coordinate really well with the other greens we've got, and also with Pretty Peacock out of last year's in colours. Misty Moonlight, which is lighter than Night of Navy, more denim-y than Blueberry Bushel. And then this one is Bumblebee. So those are the 5 new in colours, and I also got the mixed pack of 12 by 12 sheets, because you never know when you're going to need something a little bit bigger. So let's just pop those down there. Oh, I bought some more of the Peaceful Poppies DSP because I really love that paper, and that will be retiring, as all our DSP does. Okay, so we're now starting on the new suites of things. So this is the World of Good suite. So this is the designer series paper. Let's have a quick look at that, shall we? That. Oops. Now this has got brass elements to go along with it, so I'm just going to slide it out of the packet so you can have a quick look. Okay, so double-sided, 2 sheets of each as normal. So you've got this nice brass sort of grid side, and then this green sort of matte side. These lovely little brass globes. I don't know if you can see how shiny they are, and that's got a compass back. This one I really like. That would be great. Let me take that out so you can see that properly. That would be great for a scrapbook page, wouldn't it? And then it's got sort of a faded script on the other side. Okay. Oh my word. Look at this. This is a map, but look at that lovely copper sheen on there. I'm really hoping you can pick that up. And then it's got this nice sort of yellow background. And then sort of another version of this, but it looks like it's almost got the constellations on it. Not quite sure actually. I can see, oh yes it has, I can see some of them. And then the back of it is this really nice world map paper. And then what else have we got? Oh, and the last sheet in here is this sort of compassy blue one, and that's got sort of a grungy background, which would be really nice for men's cards. I bought this suite because I didn't think we had that much that would be good for men's cards, and I do make quite a lot of men's cards. So that's the paper. And then in the same suite to coordinate with that, we've got this really nice brass foil sheet. So we've had copper, we've had gold, we've had silver, and now we've got brass, which is a really nice warm colour. I'm just rooting about to try and find the stamp set that goes with that, so I can show you that. And that is this one. So you've got Beautiful World stamp set, which has got some really nice globe images on there. I'm liking the feather pen as well, the quill pen and the little ink pot. And we've got Life's a Beautiful Journey, Adventure Awaits, Thank You for Being Part of Mine, Congratulations on This New Beginning, and You Make the World a Better Place. So some really nice greetings there. And to go with those, we have got a set of dies. I really like it when they do a set of dies to go with the stamp sets that we have. And true to form with Stampin' Up, there is usually some dies that are extra to the ones that cut out the images. So let's have a quick look at what we've got. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So we've got the two sides of the globe to coordinate with these two stamps, and then we've got a circle. You might notice when you get it that a lot of the circle punches have been retired because we do have circle dies instead. So this obviously fits around the outside of the globe. You've got the stand for the globe and the ink pot and the quill pen, but then you've got a few extras. So this one's got some script on it. That looks like that would just emboss the script into it. This one's got these lines and a little twiddly curly bit. So they're all really quite nice. And then in that suite as well, we have got these really lovely faux suede ribbons. Excuse me while I try and get into it. I've never been very good at getting these packets open where you're meant to. It's meant to be a piece out there, meant to be a piece where it joins, but I could never get in there. I really don't want to cut the ribbon. There we go. I think I have just cut the ribbon, but never mind. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but it is actually sort of textured like suede. It's really quite a weird texture to describe, but it's really nice. Quite nice and soft and tactile. And that is in faux suede trim. It doesn't actually say what colour it is, but to me that looks like soft suede. Possibly early espresso, but more like soft suede. And then also to go with those, we have some Memories and More card packs, which are also really nice. So I'm really pleased to see that these, well, I am and I'm not, that these aren't in a box. Our old Memories and More cards used to come in a box, and then inside that box they were then sealed up in about 4 different layers of plastic, which, since I'm a bit of an eco warrior on the quiet, I really don't like to see. So it's a shame there's not just a box, a cardboard box with them that could have been recycled instead of this plastic packaging, but I dare say they'll get there in the end. So the Memories and More cards come in 2 different sizes. So you get the big 6x4, which are a standard photo size. I don't really want to bore you by going through all of these, but you get a bit of an idea. And you also get a couple of sheets of stickers. So some of those have got the brass foiling on. These ones haven't. And then there's a set there with some banners and some already printed labels. The same with those, some corners. And then you then get, some of these are brass embossed, like the papers were. So you get some of those. Looks like the brass ones are all on the top. They're really nice. And then they're all double-sided. So all these ones actually are, actually the embellished ones are plain, but then these are all double-sided. Let's get rid of that and I can give you a quick flick through. There we go. And so you've got some, there's 2 of each. You've got some words. Yeah, perfect for scrapbooking, but these are also a standard C6 card front size, so you could use them to make some cards with, and I may well do that. And then you've got these smaller images here, again double-sided. Just give you a quick run through. Oh, how nice is that one? Be the change you wish to see in the world. There we go, eco-friendly. Some script. Again, different, some that you can use for memory keeping, where you write what you want to say. And then some, again, that you could use for card making, if you're making a panelled card. So let's put those out of the way. I'll find an envelope or something to put those in later. Okay, so I think that's all for that actual suite. The other thing that I got, and I didn't get all of them because I wasn't sure. I bought 4 of the 5 in colour ribbons. They're a really nice sort of woven trim. And I got Just Jade, Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness and Bumblebee. I didn't buy the Cinnamon Cider one because I knew that I was going to get the faux suede trim in with the World of Good suite. And I knew there were going to be lots of other things. But I dare say I probably will get that one in the future. So that is those. Let's see what else we've got in the box. This was the other suite that I bought. And this is the, I can't remember what it's called now, and I can't show you the inside of the catalogue, but I'll check later. This is the Jar of Flowers stamp set, and this is the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. For those of you that know me really well, sunflowers are my logo for my day job, so I had to have that as soon as I saw that. And they both come with matching dies. Let me just see if I can find those for you. Actually, I've just told you a bit of a fib there. They don't both come with matching dies. The sunflowers have matching dies. Just trying to grab all the bits that are in that suite. Okay, so the sunflowers have matching dies. So let's have a little look at those. These are the dies that go with the sunflowers. So you've got the edge image of the sunflower in the stamp set. See that there? You've got this really nice one that you can layer over the top. Some nice foliage and the middle, and some other little bits and pieces here that coordinate with this smaller sunflower and these leaves. So that's really nice. I'll put that down. Then this Jar of Flowers. Now, we had Jar of Love before, which sadly retired, and I really miss that stamp set. It was so good for doing different things with. But what they've actually done this time is they've brought out a jar punch, and I'm already seeing some of the American demonstrators have had their pre-order much earlier than us because they can pay for next day shipping almost. They call it I can't say the word, but it comes really quickly anyway. So I'm already seeing projects made with this that aren't just flat, some lovely 3D ones. So you've got that little jar you can punch out, and although it's designed to coordinate with this Jar of Flowers stamp set, you can use it for so much more. Lots of different stamp sets we've got, the images would fit in there. Okay, and that's a cling photopolymer stamp set. So you've got all those images there. Oh, I'll just give you a quick show of this. they've actually started on the inside of the stamp sets putting places where you can put your photopolymer stamps. I don't know if you can see that they match up with my stamps. So instead of having them on these plastic sheets, you can actually stick them to the inside of the stamp case for ease of seeing where they are. So we'll just pop that to one side. And then in with that suite, there are lots and lots and lots and lots of lovely goodies. I'll just grab it to show you. There are these really nice little sequins I got, which I think are from the Forever Fern suite, which I've got elements of. I just want to show you these. I don't want to take them out because I've got the thing at a funny angle. I don't know if you can see these little green, it's like little sequins and some little faceted gems and all sorts. So you'll be seeing those on my projects, no doubt. And there are also these in colour enamel dots which echo the 5 new in colours that we've got. And we're a little extra. Okay, now back to the jar set. Sorry, we deviated for a little bit there, and I've just found 2 more bits from the World of Good suite as well. So you've got these dinky little flower jar shaker domes. For those of you that remember the shaker domes that we had with the globe set in the winter seasonal, these are the same thing. So they are sticky. Let me just pull them out of the bag so I can show you properly. They're sticky on the back to stick it down to your card, but then they've also got that sticky bit on the front so that will coordinate with your punch. Stampin' Up do like to make things easy for us. So that's those. They're really cute, so I can see some lovely 3D cards coming with those. And then there are these really nice envelopes. Let me just see if I can get into them. These are the coordinating envelopes and note cards. This is a safety, Julia. So you've got these really nice envelopes that have got the lining in the coordinating colours, and these coordinate with the in colours as well. So really easy. And then there's the note cards as well, which I can't actually slide out of there without ruining, and I don't want to break them, but I dare say you'll see those in the future. Okay, let's just pop those on the floor. And then these are the Memory and More cards that go with that whole suite. So again, minimal packaging, well done Stampin' Up, but it would be nice to see cardboard instead of plastic. Okay, let's just give those. So those are the Flowers Forever Memories and More cards. So again, you've got the small ones. Let's just give you a quick flick through of those. Really nice. Oh, now I'm going a bit quick, but you'll see those again. And then these are the big ones. So, I mean, for instance, this one, Always Remember I Love You. Great for anniversary cards, Valentine's cards, that kind of thing. And again, you've got 2 of everything, and these are the stickers that go with those. So you get 2 of every card and 2 of the sticker sheets. So that's those. There we go. Oh, and there's some labels. Again, 2 of those labels and the rest of the cards. So they're really nice. Again, can use those for making cards, for memory keeping, scrapbooking, all that kind of stuff. They'll be really nice for those. Okay. And then we've got this ribbon pack, which is the Flowers for Every Season ribbon pack. That's what the suite's called, Flowers for Every Season. And in this, you get 3 lots of ribbons. So we've got this really nice white, sort of very fine woven ribbon, which will be easy to colour because it's white. This really cute Just Jade gingham ribbon, and then this thick baker's twine, which I'm guessing is the Misty Moonlight with a sort of a silver going through it. So that's those. Okay, now I missed a couple of bits. Oh, yes, I really did miss a couple of bits. And these are the Flowers for Every Season's papers. So you've got Memories and More cards, you've got 6x6 designer series papers, You've got the note cards, everything really to get started straight away on a project without even getting the stamps inky. So there we go, double-sided paper again. There we go, look at that. Some really pretty, and you may have noticed the clues in the name, a flower for all seasons. So sunflowers, roses. Wait until we get a little bit further on. Tulips, lovely for spring. And I don't know if any eagle-eyed ones of you spotted this, Christmas. So Christmassy ferns, some nice stripes there, poinsettias. So it really is a flower for all seasons. So let's just put that down to one side. Okay, now I missed a couple of bits on the World of Good suite that I forgot to share with you. I was quite excited about these. This is a new textured embossing folder. So let's have a quick look. It's called Old World Paper. So you know that technique you do where you screw your paper up, you spritz it, you screw it up, and then you sort of flatten it out a bit, which is a bit of a palaver to say the least. This will do it for you. So let's have a quick look at this. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It's got sort of that crumpled texture to it. If I show you the inside, that might... but my brain is already whirring with not just Old World paper. The Majestic Mountain set, this would make a great sort of ice backdrop for. So that's that. And the other thing I forgot to show you in that suite were these little elements that go with it. Again, really nice little metallic elements. I am going to open this because they're not as small. I didn't want to drop all those sequins everywhere. So in this, we've got some vintage corners. Don't know if you can see. Some really nice patterned vintage corners and these little vintage slides. So if anybody doesn't know what they are for, you can fit your ribbon through them and it acts almost like a buckle on a child's shoe. So that's really nice to be able to add that little metallic element to a card. Okay, so that's those. And we're almost at the bottom of the box, but not quite. What else have I got to show you? Yeah, these are a couple of the others that I wanted to show you. A couple of new sets. This first one I'm really excited about, Birds and Branches. Free as a Bird is going over into the new catalogue from the existing annual catalogue, and this will complement it really nicely. And there are some dies to go with it. My mum absolutely loves birds, so I can see there being lots of cards made for her using this, and it's her birthday next month, so that'd be the perfect opportunity to give it a whirl. Okay. Actually, to be fair, I can also see this being really useful with the children I look after, because you've got a nest image, you've got eggs, as well as the different birds that you could stamp in different colours to turn into different things. And I don't know if any of you remember the Colourful Seasons stamp set. One of the most used bits out of that stamp set that I use is the branch. And we've got a new branch in there because Colourful Seasons is sadly retiring and the dies for that have already sold out. And then look at these dies. You've got the birds. You've got this really nice wreath, which has got little white bits, which I could see with little pearls on would make really lovely Christmas cards. Because, of course, you could colour the bird to make it into a robin. You've got 3 little eggs, so the stamp set, those 3 little eggs will be on the same stamp, and then you can cut them out with a die in one go. Got this really nice border edge along here for putting along the edges of your cards, and this really nice flourish branch again with these places where you could put red gems for berries, or white pearls in the winter time. So I can see that that is going to be a really, really useful set all year round. Now, this is Forever Fern. There is a whole suite that goes with this. Ribbons, designer series papers, dies, all sorts of other things. And I didn't I didn't buy the whole suite because after all you have to stop somewhere or your bank manager might disown you. But I did, however, get the stamp set because I really like this, and I may at some point, well I will at some point in the future, get the other dies and quite probably the papers because they're absolutely lovely. So that's got some nice sentiments in there. And then the other one that I got is this Field of Flowers, which has got some really nice sentiments for making cards. So you've got thinking of you, a celebration, in my heart, my friend, you are, believe and love, and always as the main word. So obviously you can pair that up with any of these. So always thinking of you, always my friend, those kind of things. This cute little dragonfly and this really nice border of flowers. Okay, and I've got one more set of dies on my desk that I can't actually remember which suite they go with, so let's have a little look. They are called Forever Flourishing dies. Maybe I did buy the dies to go with the ferns. Let's have a little look. To be honest, I put my pre-order in at 6 o'clock in the morning on the day it went live, so it's a bit hazy about what I actually did buy. Yes, I did buy the dies to go with the ferns. So there we go. That beautiful big elements that you can see, and these cut out the ferns in the stamp set. Lots and lots and lots of lovely greenery in there. I do like a bit of greenery on my cards. Okay, so that's it for today, apart from a couple of other little bits and pieces. Oh, I am just going to show you these because until I saw another demonstrator use these, I'd actually overlooked them in the calendar, and I'm pretty sure they in the catalogue, I should say. And I'm pretty sure they are going over. These are the basic pattern decorative masks, and if you want to add an extra layer to your card making, you can use embossing powder, embossing paste, or inks, or shimmer paste, and they are some really nice. Let me just hold that up and make it my iPad behind it so that you can see. So you've got that really nice sort of latticed effect. We've got some dots. We've got some trees, which are really quite nice to do a background. And then this is the one I really love, this sort of intricate background there. As I said, they were in are in the current annual catalogue, and I think, well, I'm hopefully 100% sure that they are going over to the new catalogue, but I didn't even notice them in there until I saw another demonstrator use them on a video. So sometimes it pays to look, 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 and look again, and then possibly look again. So that's all from me today. Lots of new goodies for me to play with, and I'm sure that you'll be seeing some projects coming soon on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel. If you are watching this on YouTube, please click the subscribe button and ring the bell, and you'll get notified each time I upload a video. If you're watching on Facebook, then please give me a like and a follow, and check back in soon to see what I get up to with these lovely new goodies. Thanks for watching. Happy stamping.